From downtown Atlanta, we welcome you to baseball from Turner Field. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. Braves baseball next. Julio Teheran gets the starting assignment for the Braves. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, remember, he's got 5 pitches to work with, so that really makes it difficult for the hitter. He can change speeds, ball moving in and out. Not a lot of fun for the hitters.
D. Gordon strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Miami, second baseman, number 9.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. What's this lineup got to do tonight to get a W on the road, Steve?
I think this team really needs to find that right balance between power and speed. They've got them both, but you can't rely too heavily on the long ball, and you also can't run yourselves out of potential run-scoring opportunities. So mix it together well.
Christian Yelich comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Temperature here at the park tonight, a comfy 72 degrees at first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off for ball 1. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Keller's a guy that will mostly call a great game. Although sometimes he gets some odd looks from pitchers, especially when they feel like they've spotted a great pitch.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Teheran gets the sign. Here's the 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Bourne is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. With a moment now, let's check out the top of the scorecard and see how the Braves align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, we've got a real spark plug out at shortstop, Eric Ibar. Ibar's won a Gold Glove in the past. Very agile, athletic, covers a lot of ground. I can't wait to watch him in this one.
Giancarlo Stanton gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. You got to figure that that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's Peterson. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Miami down in order, and now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Jose Fernandez. The Cuban-born right-hander will be on the mound to start. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, he's been great his entire career. Career ERA in the low 2s. Every time out, keeps his team in the ball game, gives them a good outing. I expect to see the same here in this one.
Ender Inciarte comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. The 0-1 on its way. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Pitch on the way. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. And another foul ball. Set to deal on 2-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Now a chance here in Atlanta to take a look at the Braves starting lineup. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
You got to be swinging at good pitches. Avoid wasting at bats by going out of the strike zone on this guy.
Stepping in, Eric Ibar, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here's the first pitch to him. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. One out, nobody on. Line to the right side. Stanton is there. 2 down. Now that we have a chance, let's give you a look at the Miami D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, when you're talking about watching somebody throw a ball across the diamond, this guy throws it like a laser. Over at third base, doesn't have the great range, but if he gets his hands on it, oh my, can he throw it.
Freddie Freeman gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Stanton. And that's the 3rd out. We'll move to the 2nd now at Turner Field with no score. Justin Bour makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the 2nd.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
On the ground to third. Johnson ranges to his right. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Martin Prado.
Striding into the box, Martin Prado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Tehran's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Hit hard on the ground to third. Johnson scoops it up on to Freeman at first, and there are two away now.
Now these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
Marcell Ozuna into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
No score here as we play inning number 2. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All away here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy. Get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. We'll see Nick Markakis when we come back. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And here is Nick Markakis now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Nick Markakis.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Two and one after the foul ball there. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Ozuna moves over, makes the play, one away.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
In now, Kelly Johnson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. And a foul tip held onto here at strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, one thing you can always say when you're facing a guy like this is that he's going to strike hitters out. The question is, are you going to make him work for those strikeouts? And if those 3 pitches are any indication at all, these guys could be in for a long night.
Stepping in now, A.J. Pierzynski. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, a reaching try as he knocks it down. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
And that's one of those where even if he fields this thing cleanly, he was going to have a tough time squaring those shoulders back up and then throwing all the way across his body. But once it doesn't find the pocket, forget it. It's going to be an infield hit.
Into the box, Jace Peterson, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
The 2-2 pitch. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. He's set. Here's the 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ozuna has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, and we are tied 0-0. JT Realmuto will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the 3rd inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Tap foul at home plate. Tehran into his motion. Here's the 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1 and 2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
Here's Echeverria now. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Freeman is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 6.
Strikeout and a soft liner here, and he's had no problems with this inning so far at all.
Jose Fernandez will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Leave it to the pitcher to finally get him a base runner. It was 8 up, 8 down before he stepped in, and he's saying, what's so hard about this?
Here's D. Gordon down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The speedy Michael Bourne will start things out when we come back. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And there, in fact, is the speedy Mr. Bourne. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Michael Bourne.
One
ball, no strike.
It's 2-0 now. Up and out over the plate, but a cold strike. 2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Down the line, but this is a foul ball. This is line to left, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Yeah, an ideal setup here with the pitcher on deck. He comes through with a solid single to start things out, and now you give your pitcher a chance to bunt you over and make a productive out.
The pitcher, Julio Teheran, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
First delivery to him on the way. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Ender Inciarte will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first.
He set him down on a nasty changeup, too, so we'll see if they go that route again if they get him to a 2-strike count.
Low for ball one. First and second here with nobody out. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
All even now, 2-2. None out, runners at first and second. Full count, 3-2. There's Eric Ibar. He'll be next. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Not in time on the throw to second, and now we'll have to wait and see if he's okay out there.
Jeez, how's he doing after that shot? And this one will go down as an infield single, and a pretty painful one at that. It looks like he's all right out there, but things are getting worse for him now as this thing's going to load the bases.
Eric Ibar has a golden opportunity to give his guys the lead as he stands in with 3 men aboard.
And, Matt, it's early in this game, but this is a big moment right here. It doesn't matter when you score your runs, just that you score more in the end.
And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0.
Well, right here is where you've got to be smart out there. They've got nowhere to put you, so we probably won't be working the corners.
Here comes the 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. 2-0, bases loaded. You let him swing here?
Oh, this is a run producer's dream right here. I'd let him go, but only if it's his pitch in his spot.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. Three and 0 now.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the tide is not working in his favor.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And he cannot believe the calls he's getting out there on the mound. This is going to force in a run, but let's look at show track to see where this pitch was. That's about what I suspected. That looked good from up here. That's a tough break.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
You know, things are bad enough as it is, but if you keep falling behind guys like this, he could make this a 5-run inning with just one swing.
And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run, but you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with one swing.
2-0 pitch on the way. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. On the ground to the right side. Echeverria for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Well, you know, nothing kills a rally quite like a double play ball. But this is a double whammy. You've got a double play with the bases loaded and nobody out. They do get 1 run here, but it comes at a pretty hefty price.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
And I think he really needed that double play ball just to settle him down a little bit. He'd already given up 2 in the inning, and he didn't want to see this thing get out of hand.
Ball 1.
His pitch count has really spiked here in the inning. He's up over 50 already.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Still 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 3-0 game. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Now batting.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Digging in to try it again, Kelly Johnson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
First pitch on its way. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Well, we've mentioned it already, but look at the pitch count here in the 3rd inning. He's almost completely out of gas already.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike.
And now here 1-2. This is where you need your best pitch. You've got to strand that runner out there at second base and keep the deficit just at 3.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Strike 3, and that'll put an end to a big inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning. 3 innings complete. Is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Peterson fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Tehran has his target. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Two and 2. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. What's the call here?
I still don't think I throw him a strike. There's a good chance that he's going to be chasing something, expand the zone, so you make him show you that he can hold back.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location, but he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
Justin Bohr stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail it here 3-0. A.J. Pierzynski is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
To short, hit hard. Hechavarria has it. And on 1 pitch, he's retired.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Jace Peterson.
Jace Peterson is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. A little bouncer. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
And here's a guy that needed a quick inning after giving up 3 runs the last time around. He's got the first 2 outs here. He's looking a lot more determined out there now.
At the plate, Michael Bourne. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
2 out, nobody on. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Yeah, that first fastball took off on him a little bit. This is a much better spot.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Stanton has a read on it. And the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Martin Prado heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. first two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Well, that strike zone looks like it's tightening up a bit.
Hit hard to short. There's Ibar. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Marcell Ozuna stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike one. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
One strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Marlins, catcher, JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Well, this ball is rifled down that left field line. It wasn't fair by much. You'll see it just to the right of the chalk, and he's going to hustle himself up to second with a hard hit double.
Here's Echeverria now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. And now you've got a base open here with the pitcher on deck. Is this a workaround situation?
I think absolutely. With 2 outs here, no sense in giving this guy anything to hit if you can pitch to the pitcher instead.
Tehran sets. Here it is on 1-0. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back to Turner Field following this. Julio Tehran comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.